Okay, I don't want to do any of that. Okay. Hey everybody, this is your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. I have not gone live in a very long time, like a couple of years, y'all. So hopefully I will have some people join this live because if y'all been keeping up with me, your girl, Miss Nicole, who is causing all kinds of problems over there on TikTok. Them damn people done banned me twice. Okay, I had almost what 70 or 80,000 subscribers, and them people just pulled the plug from under my damn feet. Okay, the rug from under my feet. And I had to start all over two more times. So I'm on my third damn channel. Okay, or page over there on TikTok. So let me tell y'all why I'm here tonight, because I'm getting a lot of first of all, I want to thank y'all for watching my videos that I post over there on TikTok, and then I post them, then I send them over here to YouTube. So I want to thank y'all. And also what I'm doing is I'm sending some of them to Facebook, and I'm sending some of them to Instagram. So I want to thank y'all for liking some of those videos, okay? And y'all got to keep up with me because I don't do that many lives anymore. You know, I just don't. I don't know what it is. Y'all know I used to love to run my mouth when I was in that beef sector. But since I've had got, I contracted COVID through the needle. Y'all know they gave me COVID. Okay. They tried to get rid of your girl, but it just made me stronger. I said it, them damn Democrats, some of them damn Republicans, and the elites tried to take our asses out, and I'm one of them, okay, that survived. Yes, I have some illnesses going on due to the shot. But I'm still here. I'm still strong. I'm still running my damn mouth, okay? Now, I had a point, but I done forgot what it is. So, the new Nicole, who is 54 years old, and if y'all looking at me like, girl, you look younger on all your videos, that's because y'all should know by now, Miss Nicole love a good filter. Okay. That's why I be dealing with TikTok, because they make your girl look so cute, girl, child, and young. I'm 54 years old now. When I first started over here on YouTube, I was 46. Okay. So now your girl is 54 years old. But I'm here because some people, you know, I've been sending my videos over here to YouTube, and y'all been commenting and everything. And some of y'all still have not gotten over that Donald Trump has won twice, okay? And if we are really using our minds that the ancestors, the guardians gave us, okay, y'all would really know that this man won 3 times. Okay? Can y'all count? Do y'all know who cheating and who is not? Do y'all know who the elite is and who is not? Do y'all know who stole y'all identity, y'all land, y'all heritage? Huh? Do y'all even know, and do y'all even care? Or do y'all just care about we can't stand Donald J. Trump? Now, because I didn't really want to be long. But you know, sometimes I can just go on and on. But anyway, first of all, people could not stand me when I was previously on YouTube because they found out that I voted for Trump. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but the reason why I voted for Donald Trump, and y'all can believe this or not, I don't care. It's because the ancestors spoke to me in my right ear over here and told me that Donald Trump was going to win. And this was in 2016. Now, I already like Trump just from him being a business person. You know, he was in movies. I always heard good things about him as far as his money and stuff like that. He always seemed to have a lot of confidence. I love people like that. And a lot of people did not like Donald Trump. So when people don't like a certain person, I always try to, scope them out and see why these people don't like another person. And so I really didn't dig into his background or anything. But as far as I knew, the man, he just had something going for him that was positive and that was working. Now, I heard all the stuff during the 2020 and the 2016 and everything they were saying about this man. But what I felt in my heart was that he may be good for the presidency. Maybe he's going to be a little different. And then when I got that confirmation from the ancestors that said he's going to win, I said, what? Because we are used to being dogged out. We are used to listening to the Democrats tell us they like us, they're gonna do stuff for us, they bring up slavery and all this kind of bullshit, and we always think that they are for anything that's going on with our people when they're not. So when I got that confirmation in my right ear, I said, well, okay, he's running as a Republican. I said, okay, I done rode with Obama two times, and this MF ain't did shit for our people, but lied to our people in our face. See, I really can't stand Obama. I mean, I really have a certain type of strong dislike for that man. Like, I really do. Actually, I have a strong dislike that I've gotten over in these 6 years for people who have done our people wrong. So if you're a person who've done our people wrong, even if you're dead or you on the next realm, you're on another timeline, I'm still coming for you spiritually. But anyway, as far as Donald Trump, why I say our people, why I don't really criticize Donald Trump too much, not that much, because the ancestors, in my opinion, and what was told to me by the ancestors, they told me that he was going to win. So if the ancestors told me that, to me, they must have put him in the office for a reason. Okay, so over the years since Obama, I've been kind of checking things out, doing a little history, reading here and there. I read a lot as a nurse, and so I don't read a lot of books, even though I do have books. And I like to listen to people who read the books and read the books to me, okay, like PDF or some shit, okay? So when it came to Donald Trump and people who didn't really care for us and stuff like that, I really, when they said he was gonna win, I basically was thinking about our people. How can we make this work for our people? And as always, I know people don't like to give me a lot of credit, because I'm the messenger. People don't really trust me. But the ancestors told me, Nicole, that ain't your job. Your job is not to care about what these people think. Your job is to do your assignment. That's basically what I'm doing. So my job is to continue to bring out wrongdoing. And I know people are saying what Donald Trump is doing wrongdoing. Yeah, he may be, but he's put there for a purpose. My job is to learn my history, come after these people who've done our people wrong, wake up our people so that they don't get distracted from what they're seeing on the news and all these kinds of things. First of all, I know I'm all over the place, but I don't intend to be here this long. So hopefully y'all will get what the hell I'm talking about. Let me read some of these comments. Okay, what has Trump done for you? What Trump has done for me is woken y'all asses up. Because if Hillary was in that office, some of y'all probably would be dead. These people do not care about y'all. They do not care. The Democrats don't care nothing about you. If you know your history, you will know that it was the Democrats who came up with the KKK was involved with the Democrats to kick us off our land. And when they did kick us off our land, they hung some of our mothers and our fathers. They tried to erase us by putting a lot of cities underwater, like Lake Lanier. Do y'all know? Oh, Lake Lanier is no joke. How many of y'all know about Lake Lanier? Lake Lanier is very much alive with our people. Our spiritual people are down there fighting. Their spirits are up, waking us up, letting us know that it's our time. Anytime these people go on to Lake Lanier, they get dead. Okay, because what them Democrats have done. First of all, our people were the ones who were Republicans first. If y'all don't know, we were Republicans first. Okay, the Dixiecrats, those Democrats, they hate your guts. The Jewish people, they say you can't say Jewish. The Jewish people are part of those damn Democrats. Okay, and they can't stand your guts. They can't stand your guts so much that they stole your name when we are the real Jews. We are the real Indians. Okay? I trace my lineage back to Georgia. A Muskogee Creek Indian is what's in my lineage that I traced and did my genealogy on archive.com. And you do have to pay for that. There are some free websites for y'all if y'all want to trace y'all ancestry back, y'all genealogy, not your ancestry. But I traced mine back, and mine go back to Georgia. I'm a Muskogee Creek Indian. Okay, these people took your name, your lineage, your heritage, your land, misclassified all of us. Okay, so when I voted for Trump, that's what I was really voting for. Him to bring down the system and him to wake our people up. Because when those people came over here and took our land, which was the Russians, the Asians, the Africans, it's so many of them that came. It's like 7 other countries that tried to defeat us. We won many of those wars, like the Civil War, the Revolutionary War. All those are lies. All those are lies. I know y'all believe that there was actually a civil war and we were freed by Lincoln and all that shit. None of that is really true. That was us fighting them. All those wars they told us about, except the World War I and World War II, all the rest of them was us kicking their asses because they was over here trying to steal our land, which they end up winning in the end. But it took them a long damn time for them to win, okay? Because our people were warriors. And another thing, I'm just going on and on and on, try to keep up because I'm not going in no particular order, okay? Another thing why I think voting for Trump woke our asses up. Not me, because I was waking up already. When they tell you that Africa, we came from Africa, that's a lie. That's a lie. Now, only a little bit of it is true. A little bit. Not because we were already on this land. Okay? When Columbus came over here, we were already here. We're not African American. We're Indian, we're Hebrews, we are Egyptians. Egyptian is here in America, okay? It's not over there in Africa. They put that over there to mess our heads up. It's just so much stuff that I've been learning for the 5 and 6 years. I mean, I could just go on and on and on about how asleep y'all still are, because when y'all come into my damn comments, y'all still telling me about some damn Donald Trump. It's so much stuff y'all could be waking up and learning. But y'all want to talk about Trump when Trump, he got his own stuff he got to do. We got to make sure that we don't get distracted of what he doing and worry about our enemies who are trying to come for us and sitting up there trying to kill us with chemicals and shit in our goddamn foods. Chemicals all in our goddamn water. Okay? Giving us shots and vaccines to kill our cells so that we don't reproduce, to make us sick and die. Everything around us is they trying to kill us, but y'all still talking about Donald Trump. Y'all gonna have to get the hell over it. Y'all gotta start telling y'all kids who y'all are. Telling y'all kids this our land, and we gonna get our shit back. Forget about Trump. The ancestors put him in there to do whatever he gotta do. Don't worry about that. Y'all need to worry about learning y'all got doggone history. About these liars, about these people who came over here in 1619. This is what I meant to tell y'all. Y'all know who came over here in 1619? They told y'all it was the first Africans. It was us. No, it was the white folks. They were the first slaves over here, y'all. Not us. Not us. We was not the first slaves over here. Actually, they were working for our people. We owned the land and the plantations. Their countries was kicking them out. Okay? Some of this, y'all just gonna have to do your own goddamn research. But their people was kicking them out, and they were cloning them, and they were incubator babies, which are known as Cabbage Patch Kids. Okay? After I believe that this part I did not research, but this is what I believe, that those elite white folks, along with the Moors, who are not no kin to your asses, the Moors, those are not your people. Sorry to tell y'all. I know some people think the Moors, they were so great. No, they learned from our people. Okay? They learned from our people who've been here for millions of years. Okay? The Moors that y'all think ran Spain and everything for 800 years, that is true. But they learned it from our people who built all those magnificent buildings all across the world. That was your people. That all those beautiful buildings that y'all be seeing that's over there in the Vatican, that's our shit. That's us. If y'all hear about Tartarian and all that, that's our people. The Moors, Moors, they are North African. They came from North Africa, Berbers. And y'all know what Berber mean? Barbarian. Okay? We were the first shipbuilders. We were the first ones to mine gold. We were the first ones, our people, me and you, our people were the first ones to build mounds all across the world. Our people are the first ones studied astrology and astronomy, built pyramids. Then we took it a higher level and started building all those energy-free buildings that have now been turned into cathedrals and colleges. Go check some of those colleges out and look at them buildings. These people didn't build that shit. Our people built that. So y'all gotta wake up. See, when y'all are talking about Trump, I'm way past. I'm like on another level. I'm like, why are they still talking about Trump? They need to be learning their history. They need to be turning up the internal flame that the ancestors gave them, that the Queen Mother Earth, Sophia, Gaia, get put inside of you to wake the hell up and stop worrying about this bullshit that y'all see on the news when that shit is used to distract your ass and take your information you got in your head, take your power, put fear in your head, put fear in your spirit. You gotta know when. I mean, ain't nothing wrong if you want to look at it and say, okay, all right, but don't really comment too much on it, too much to where it causes you to stumble. Okay. Sometimes I look at the Epstein bullshit, but guess what, y'all? Let me tell y'all. See, the Epstein stuff is very, very deep. It's not just about child sex trafficking. It's not just about that. See, y'all don't even know how special y'all are. A lot of that, and I don't know if they're going to cut this video off or not, but a lot of that Epstein bullshit have to do with you and me. See, y'all way thinking about sex and, oh, they did this with little kids. Yeah, they did. But what they not telling y'all, see, they're not telling y'all that it has to do with genetics. Every time y'all go to the doctor, do they take y'all blood? Why you think they just keep taking your damn blood all the damn time? These people know who we are. They know you better than we know ourselves. Because these people have been here, I don't know how many, they say 6,000 years, but they started off as wild men and women in the woods or something, and they saying that the Moors, Moors, from North Africa went and civilized those damn people. Okay? Now, I've also heard, this is something I've heard, that some of them have came from a different planet. I'm sure y'all hear all the shit, just like I do. But what you do is you hear a little, there a little, you eat the meat, throw out the bones. Long as you learning, that's all that's really matter. So these people has been here, and some of them are living underground. I know y'all have heard people saying they building bunkers because our sun, they can't take our sun. The real, you got real ones like this, you got clones like this, and you got cabbage patch kids like this, you got hybrids like this. It's all kinds of different of these people. Okay? So when you hear that some of these people are their birth rates are low, why do you think that? Why do you think they really can't have any damn kids? They weren't really supposed to be here in the damn beginning, for one thing. Their genetics are all hybrided up and cloned out and all this stuff. So that's what a lot of stuff that they do, y'all. They be really looking into our DNA, RNA, and our genetics. Okay? Y'all get that? I'm not really looking at messages, but some of y'all probably know what I'm saying. Thank somebody say you spilling the truth. I'm sorry, I didn't write anything down. This is just off the top of my dome, okay? So I really apologize because I had some people coming to still telling me about Donald Trump, and I'm like, we are so far past Donald Trump. Right now, the ancestors are waking us up so that we can unify mentally, spiritually, pineal gland, our chakras. We need to join together like that so that we can defeat these people, these beings and animals and all this kind of stuff, so we can take back what's ours. That's what it's really about. So, I mean, if y'all want to still hit me up about Donald Trump, okay, I'll go ahead and entertain that. But really, I'm so far past that. Okay, because when you know your role, you ain't got to entertain stuff that people still down the bottom. I done came up in my consciousness. Okay, and I'm hoping that I do bring y'all consciousness up with me when y'all see some of my videos. I'm hoping when I do drop a little clues that y'all say, let me go ahead on and research some of this stuff Nicole talking about, because she sound crazy. Because guess what? The truth is really crazy as hell. All this crazy stuff, y'all. It's so much crazy stuff out there, y'all. And you know what? I'm not gonna give up. Because I always ask my ancestors. I always ask them. I said, no matter how sad it is or how crazy it sounds, please tell me the truth. And I got my candles. I got all different colors of candles. I got my little bell to ring out negative energy, all that kind of stuff. I got my mom's ashes. And I just sit here and I meditate sometimes. And then, believe it or not, they lead me to the truth. I can't say I don't believe it. This ain't true. I just take it in. I think about it. I meditate on it, and I keep on going. But I don't sit there and be talking about no damn Donald J. Trump. Okay? If y'all do be hearing me talk about him sometimes, it's because I'm trying to wake y'all up. I'm trying to see, y'all do little messages here and there for y'all to wake up or pay attention or something like that. But it's not for to distract you so that you do not have full authority over your mind and you can't think and you're thinking about work and you think about all this stuff is, some people say it's like a game that we're in. Okay? Some people saying it's like a game that we're in. So we have to, when you go to play a video game, you want to be the best. You want to win. So if our people are all in this matrix together, then we have to know the same goddamn information so that we can win against these people who's trying to take us out. So that's what it's about for me, guys. That's what it's about. But far as the Caucasian and the Mongolians, the Asians and all of them, they, they're kind of like the same species, because it was black, or I don't like really want to use that word black, but some people still want to be black, but I don't really like that term. But It was our copper colored people all over this whole damn realm. Okay. It was our people who were running things. It was our people who brought love and who was in sync with the sun, the moon, and the universe. It was our people who was doing a beautiful agriculture, and we was eating foods, and we had psychic powers and all this kind of stuff. When you see all that Superman, Spider-Man, X-Men, all those movies are about you. All those movies are about your people. Okay? Anything else I want to say? Let me see. We told you so. Okay, I talk about Donald Trump now that he's destroying the country. Okay, let's keep it real. People who are enlightened and listen to what I was telling y'all, the country sucks right now. It's being ran by reptilians, okay? And Jewish people, okay? And Moors, who's from North Africa, okay? Do you really think I care about the damn country is fucked up? So if anybody's saying our country is messed up, honey, your country been effed up. It's been effed up for some years now. And if you like the way it was and you wanted to go back to the way it was, you just leave this. You can leave. But the real people who know what happened to their ancestors, we know that something has to be done about this system that we're in. Because people out there saying he destroying the country. I'm like, ain't that what we want? Do we want to be considered black when that's not our nationality? Do we want to be considered black and have all the other foreigners and illegal immigrants over here taking all of our wealth? Is that what we really want? Do we want to keep on eating crap that's messing up our liver, our pancreas, our heart? Is this what y'all want Donald Trump to not be president so y'all can go back to eating crap? Is that what y'all want? If that's what you want, you lead us live, honey, because I don't want that. I want what I'm supposed to have or what my ancestors had and what they end up losing. And that's why our ancestors come back through us so we can fight. Because what we got right now and what we done had for the last couple of hundreds of years, this is not the way it's supposed to be. We have people who are trying to get rid of us slowly. We have people out there kidnapping our kids and eating some of them. So if you want to go back to that, saying, oh, he destroying the country, and you want your kids to get eaten and taken away, get your ass on. I don't. You can leave. If you think that's the best life, if you think that's the greatest life on earth, if you think going to these public schools and going to these schools and them people not teaching your ass shit, and they got all your information that your people left you so you can run the earth, and they teaching it to their kids, and our kids can't even halfway read and write on purpose because they got their people telling them what to write for our children. If you think that's great, you go right on ahead. Talk about some Donald Trump destroying the country. The country has been destroyed. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. The country is fucked up. Y'all just been asleep like I was asleep. And y'all precious Obama, he's a part of it. Y'all don't even know. Michelle Obama is a man. Obama is gay. Obama like boys. Okay. Him and Michelle, they do threesomes and orgies and everything else. Hope this video might get taken down. With celebrities and with reptilians. Just wake up. Is this the country that y'all saying is Donald Trump messed up? Sound like the country was fucked up in the beginning when all them people came here. Y'all need to wake up. Some he messing up the country. I'm like, what the hell? The country been fucked up. So how many of y'all think Elon Musk is so smart? Do y'all know all of that? That little bit technology that they got? Cut that down, please. All that little bit of technology that they got. That's our shit. This is what y'all want to go back to? People stealing our technology, claiming it for themselves? Is this what y'all saying? He's messing up the country? These people stealing from your people, your ancestors. Your ancestors had all this technology, and they stole it. I tell you, some of y'all, I don't know. If you can't wake up from me yelling and all this stuff, I don't know. Okay, all I can say is people who are like-minded, y'all roll with them people, work on y'all spiritual gifts, okay? Work on y'all spelling. And when I say spelling, I don't mean A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean conjuring. I mean really writing spells, good spells for your people. And if you want to get some justice and fairness, retribution, you write your spells against those people. Because guess what? Those people been writing spells and black magic on us from the beginning. They came out the gate writing spells and black magic on us. So anyway, eat good food. Try to eat the best foods you can. Take a bunch of vitamins, soursop. I take all kind of stuff. I got all kind of stuff, child. But anyway, go and research how to increase make your cells cleaner, your blood cleaner, your cells work faster. Get stuff for your brain, ashwagandha. It's a lot of stuff out there. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. So that y'all can be able to use your gifts, like spells and witchcraft or whatever the hell you want to call it. Your powers you got. We have to use everything we got at this time to defeat these people. We don't have time for people talking about Donald Trump. We don't have really no time. I just put him in the title so y'all can come over. But for real, this is about us. We in a war right now. And some of us don't even know it. I'm like, oh child, I don't know. But anyway, anything else, you hitched your view to the wrong wagon and you're yelling. The truth you're telling is all over the internet. Look and you'll find it by several sources. Yeah, that's right. And it's in a lot of books. What book I'm reading now? I got, let me see, show y'all this book. I got this book from the CIA book. I got that one. And their trickery. Oh, let's turn it this way. Oh, we'll still say the same thing. I got that book. These are just some books on my table that remind me I gotta read, okay? I got this book. And what else I got? I got I'm sure y'all to see I be at work for 16 hours, okay? So I won't doing all that reading. I got this one. This is okay, I know y'all heard this. Behold the pale horse. Behold the pale white horse. I know y'all got that one. Let me see what else. Okay. What else I got? I got the demonology book by I got the demonology book by y'all know who King James, because y'all know he was really against witchcraft, okay, in his time during the 1500s. Okay, he was against witchcraft, and I was like, okay, this man is against witchcraft, but and he wrote a book called Demonology, but yet then he's one of the authors of the Bible. So I was like, I have to see how this is in relation to what the hell is going on in this man's mind. And you have to see what was going on at that time, especially with the Roman Church, okay, the Roman Catholic Church. okay, who the Moors end up getting with, okay, to take our asses out, okay. And so so far what I've read is the Roman Catholic Church, they were the ones doing the witchcraft, okay. So we have been under a spell all this time. We have been under a spell. We have been under a spell of fear too, this whole time. And a lot of times when you read the Bible, a lot of the Bible isn't just talking about us. It's talking about these people. Okay? Because, and how you know that is because who got the blessings right now? It ain't us. It ain't us. And that's why they push their Jesus. And I don't care what the hell y'all say. Oh, you talking about Jesus? Y'all can have Jesus. Even though he was saying some good stuff in that Bible. And even though that white Jesus might not be the real one probably is a black man. I believe he is black. But at the same time, he was used to cast a spell on our people. And why I'm saying that is because what people do, our people, what we do, we go to church to be brainwashed, to give them our money. They read one fucking scripture. They give you some brainwashing, hypnotic music for you to be jumping, oh, play. All that stuff is real. When them people be speaking in tongues and all that, they calling on demons and stuff. They don't know they doing. They thinking that's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit don't act like that. Okay. What was my point? What was my point as far as the Bible? What I want to say, it might come back to me. But anyway, this is my point. The church brainwashes me, well, not me, because I ain't been in God knows how long. It brainwashes you, whoever still go to church and still defending church. It brainwashes you to speak negativity into your life and you to pray against yourself to Jesus and to this God that's out there that these people made up for you, because they know that we are the real gods. Believe it or not. No, we ain't got our powers right now. The damn sun ain't even the right sun that's up there. We supposed to have two suns. So basically, when you pray, when you meditate, you have it in here, you talk to your ancestors, and you bring it out of yourself. You don't be saying all this in Jesus' name and all that stuff. You already, you project it, or whatever the word is. You know from the inside that it's going to happen when you say it. That's what a God is. But when you sit up there and say all this stuff, oh, Jesus, help me, all this, child, you asking for the demons to come help you. And sometimes the ancestors, they be like, okay, well, they believe in Jesus. Okay, I'll go ahead on and do it this time. So then y'all still be thinking it's Jesus when it's really not. So anyway, that's one reason. That's a reason why I do not like Jesus. You know, they won't even hear his name anyway. And because it have us not believing on our own special gifts. We don't believe in our own selves. So that's why I do not like the Jesus stuff, because they know that once we put our heads together, we learn the real truth of what's going on, and we activate, we come together, it's over for them. And it's already, if you really been keeping up with what's going on, you will notice that they have been losing. They've been scrambling because all of us are waking up at the same damn time. Okay, that's why they came up with the shot in the beginning. And it was not Donald Trump. It was not Donald Trump. But anyway, if you are a God, hope you keep yourself from passing from the life. Okay, that means you don't know. Okay, person, what's your name? Justice, just in case. What church do to you? It make you believe in death and that you're never coming back. First of all, you should cry People should cry when you're born. See, we got it all mixed up. That's what church do to you. Got you all scrambled up in the head. See, when we pass from here, we never die. See, your enemies out there, they tell you lies. That's why you believe that you're not gonna die and all this kind of stuff. We don't die. Energy don't die. Souls don't die, and spirits don't die. That's what we consist of. That's why why do you think your enemies don't like you? You think they just don't like you for no reason because you got brown skin? Because they don't have no souls and stuff. And they dying out. When I say they dying out, they really dying out. They can't come back. We can come back over and over and over and over again, if that's what we choose to do. So you're supposed to cry when you're born, because it's like, oh my God, I don't know what the hell gonna happen down here on this crazy ass earth. We're not at home. At home, we're not in our body. This is an avatar. Okay, you see, they put everything in the movie. Avatar. They got 3 of them out there. Look at Avatar. These are our avatars. Our real selves are our souls and our spirits. Okay? Okay, because somebody don't know. They think they're going to die. They think you're not going to die. You're just going to the next realm. You're going to where you came from. Okay? Some people say you're going back to the sun. Okay? You don't die. You just go to the next place. All y'all family members are not dead. Your family members are alive. They somewhere else. Okay? So if any of y'all have had anybody pass and you still so sad and everything, do not be sad, because when you are really, really, really sad and they trying to go home, you making them not go home. You still calling their spirit back to this realm. And trust me, they want to go home. They don't want to be down here on this crazy ass realm. Look at all this stuff going on. People eating people and crap. Kids are being missing. So if you got some family members, you still like, oh my God, they died. You need to go home, light up a white candle, and you don't even have to do that. And just say, I apologize for holding you back from going home, grandma, mom, Tina, whoever. Say, I want you to go home and go to the other side where you're supposed to go. Okay? That's what you need to do. Do not be crying. You might cry because you might miss their presence, but then they really not gone. Okay, they gone. They gone to where you were from. Okay, all of us are from that special place. Okay. Okay, I know y'all don't believe that. Y'all think when you die, you just die forever. Y'all better wake up. Child, y'all better wake up. You do not really die. That's a lie they told you. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry for not saying hello. Hey. Okay. Yes, ma'am. You do not really die. That's why they hate our guts. That's why they trying to cause fear, because they low vibrational beings. We're high vibrational beings, but we do have low chakras. And so when we are vibrating on a low vibration, that makes them happy. The reptilians and the Jewish people and all these people that knows us better than we know ourselves, that makes them happy. Okay, so after y'all heard this video, I know if y'all go back and listen to it, it's gonna sound crazy as hell. But hopefully you can get something out of this video. I want y'all to be happy all the time. You know, try to be happy. Meditate more. Try to eat the best foods that you can as far as your fruits and vegetables. Try to take in your vitamins. Okay, I'm taking all kind of stuff, child. I got tumors on my spine. Okay. That's what the COVID shot did to me. It exposed what was going on with the lower part of my body. Okay, because I remember, if some of y'all been rocking with me for a long time, y'all know every so often I would complain about my knees and my legs. But getting that COVID shot exposed that I got tumors on my spine. Okay, so I be taking all kind of stuff. Okay, because I'm trying to heal myself. Okay, And I be asking my ancestors, if y'all find a way, please heal me, please. Y'all, you know. So yeah, I be taking all kinds of stuff. So, but I believe I'm very, very healthy. I take all kind of little stuff for my immune system and things like that. So I think that the only problems that I do have is just, sometimes my legs hurt and all this kind of stuff, and you know. But long as I'm still here doing my assignment from my ancestors and the guardians, I'm happy. I am happy. I'm not gonna complain about it for real. Cause I know that when it's time for me to go home out of this body, I'm gonna be happy as hell. So I'm like, I ain't gotta be in this body but for so long. Cause I know when I go home, everybody gonna be happy to see me. They gonna be like, "Ooh, you did your time, girl." I'm like, "Yeah, I tried." Okay. Yeah, I got the bitters. I got two. I got the soursop bitters and the black seed bitters. And they taste terrible. I got all that stuff. I got all of that stuff here. Yes, I do. God said, "There's glory in the dead." Yes, there are. That's right. Well, I don't know. Dead. It depends on the Bible. The Bible, is kind of questionable. But I know that we don't really die. Okay, we don't really die. We go on somewhere else. We go on to another timeline if we choose to, or we go home with our Queen Mother, or I don't like Queen Mother. Um, Sophia or Gaia or our Mother Earth, or wherever we go, to the sun or wherever, you know. But yeah. Let me see anything. New allegations out about Trump. You know what? Believe it or not, I don't look at everything about Trump because I'm on my own assignment. I got my own agenda. Okay. The only thing I really, really be looking at Trump is if he say anything about us. If he say anything about um like what he was talking about with not the civil rights. What's the thing about us, our identity, about that he was saying it about slavery. This was for the slaves or whatever the hell. But then I'm not thinking clearly. So anyway, when he was talking about that, the 14th Amendment was for the slaves. You have to really use your mind, your intelligence, to say, well, really, we weren't really the slaves, and we weren't the slaves for long, okay? Because their people were slaves, okay? There's plenty of books written about them being the first slaves, okay, when they came over here, okay? So, but what they did was they told us everything in reverse. They destiny swapped with us. They were the first slaves. They put that on us and said we were the slaves. And then we internalized it because they showed us all this shit on TV, roots and everything, and made us really believe we were slaves. You see how black magic work? We really were believing we was the real slaves. And some of us still, they ain't heard this stuff before, so they really probably still think that people were really slaves. But sometimes you have to really think about, okay, if we were so much of all these slaves, then how come our people still end up building all these black Wall Streets in the early 1900s and late 1800s? How the hell in the 1800s? Now we're supposed to be slaves, but yet we are inventing every damn thing. How are we slaves? And then when you see our picture, we dressed to the nines. If we were slaves, we would be looking terrible. I mean, they do got some pictures, they didn't probably fabricate it. They'll be like, this is them, and it'd be 100 people outside looking terrible. But it's a whole lot of us looking good. They don't show you those. Yeah. A lot of us was millionaires, owned plenty of land, when we supposed to been slaves. So you just got to do your research. Yeah. So they just basically destiny swapped with us. And now that we waking up, we got to put that stuff out of our head, because now we on a new path. We got a new vision. We got a new assignment, I keep saying. And it is to bring us up in our research, our alignment with the universe, with our vibrations and frequencies and everything, so that when I think something, maybe somebody out there think it too. We have to get that strong. And if we don't get that strong, we still got these phones right here until they take them away. Okay, so we have to get our frequency up, y'all, so we can defeat these people. And guess what? We're gonna defeat them. We are gonna defeat them. It's gonna seem like we not, but we're gonna defeat them. So when it come time to, like, if they, people be saying, "Oh, it's gonna get so rough in 26 and all this stuff," I don't even care. I don't even fret. When they be like, "Oh, it's gonna be so bad," and they gonna kick in your door, all this crazy stuff, I be like, "Okay, you ain't gonna take me off my square, because what is meant to be gonna be." So I'm not gonna fret. I have faith in my ancestors, the guardians, my creators. I'm not gonna let them put me in fear, because that fear is what they thrive off of. Okay, so don't, whenever people be, you got people out here, they still scared of Trump and all this crazy shit. Just look at them and say, okay, and keep on going. Don't be feed into it. Don't feed into it, because guess what? You know better. And if you feed into that, then you're doubting yourself, and you're doubting your ancestors, and you're doubting the guardians and your creators who live in you. And that's what they want. So they're gonna try to put people in your life that's gonna try to, come against you and all this kind of stuff, and say stuff about what's going on the outside, about the immigrants and ICE and all this kind of stuff. And every now and then I do videos on it, but really my heart don't be really in it. I try to leave a little message to wake you up. But really, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care. I care about my people. I care about my people and my land, and my people buried under this land, and who's been hanging from trees. That's what I care. I care about my people. That's what I care about. I try not to. I don't try to take my mind off of my people, and my family, feeding my family and stuff like that. Other than that, I might do videos on it, whatever. But I don't really be consumed for real. I'm always questing for knowledge. I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to remember my past, because we all have been here before. So I'm trying to remember my past. I'm trying to jog my memory. I'm trying to see, ancestors, give me the knowledge I need to have. Tell me what else is going on out there that I need to know. Tell me whoever did what. Should I pray against them? Should I try to do a spell? What should I do? That's what be on my mind. 24 hours a day. Sure do. Sure do. Okay. You weren't talking like you care about your people. I've always cared about my people. When? Are y'all on my TikTok? Y'all ain't on my TikTok. If y'all was on my TikTok, but this is my third account on TikTok, because they keep on, silencing my voice. So you just talk cruel about Michelle Obama, but you care about your people. Well, I should talk cruel about Michelle Obama, because Michelle Obama is really Michael LeVar Robinson, and she's out here along with Obama, and they doing some things to kids. So if you can't take the truth, you can't take the truth. A person who know their husband is involved with doing stuff with kids, and they still married to him, how am I supposed to feel about that? And see, you ain't enlightened. You ain't aligned, because, child. Oh, thank you. Happy to see y'all too. Okay, Saul got in trouble talking to his ancestors and got cursed. That probably isn't true. Remember, who wrote the Bible? Your enemies. This is what I would say. The first half of the Bible, it may have some validity to it, but that second half is questionable. And remember, your enemies, these elites, these reptilians, these Jewish people, some of these white Caucasian people, these people, they don't want you talking to your ancestors. They the ones told you that magic was bad, and they've been putting spells on us for hundreds of years. They told y'all not to know anything about astrology, but yet they know everything about astrology. They know everything about us. See, so when you read your Bible, your third eye, your third eye, okay? You got to read with that third eye. Because when they tell you don't talk to your ancestors, you should know, oh yeah, that white man put that in there. Okay, I ain't listening to that part. Okay, this part say something about what's another part in the Bible? And it was in my head and it went away. Okay. But then, oh no, they said something about, well, I'm gonna send you to a land that's not yours. Who came to a land that's not theirs, y'all? See, y'all, our people was made to think that it was us. Cause they told us we from Africa. And we from here. This is our land over here. So when in the Bible, when it says I'm gonna send you to a land that's not yours, that's talking about these people. And then it tells you, when you get over there, do not worship their gods. Because I am your God and I'm a jealous God. Who are the gods of the earth, y'all? Me and you. We the gods of the earth. We got Egyptian tombs. We got pyramids. We got mounds. We got gold. We got silver. We got everything. We got food. We got agriculture. Our land over here is the best land anywhere in the world. But they keep telling you that it's Africa, but it's not. So we the gods. So when you read your Bible, you got to know what the hell you read. Okay? They said, I'm going to send a spirit of fear on those people. And ain't that what they did? We the ones that was in fear. Because anytime you have a whole plantation, which was our plantation and our land, and you got like 5 white people controlling 200 and 300 black people or indigenous people, and they ain't dead, that's fear. Okay, so when you read your Bible, just ask the Most High or the Queen Mother, whoever you be calling on, to give you some discernment. Yeah, them white people, they messed a lot of us up. Them churches. Them pastors, they know they lying to y'all. And y'all still not all of y'all, but some of y'all still go and give them your money. No good where they putting curses on y'all. Child. Ain't no way in the world. Child. You said you Jewish? Okay, what you want to ask me, Mr. Jewish person? What you want to ask me? Because I can ask you now. Your people were just on Instagram with the tall hats and curly hair on the side. At least 32,000 of y'all, and ain't none of y'all got a goddamn job. All of y'all on social services welfare. And each of y'all have 7 to 8 kids per person, per family. And all of y'all are on Medicaid, stealing our tax-paying dollars, Jewish person. What you got to say for that? Because y'all are not because we the gods. And y'all are not our people, our chosen people. We our own chosen people. Okay, Hourly Ben. What you got to say for that, Hourly Ben? Somebody said their message is here for review. Okay. Somebody said, pray for me. Don't pray for me. Please don't pray for me. I don't need none of y'all putting spells on me. Especially if you don't know yourself and you still going to church. Somebody said the smaller the head, the bigger the problem. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Zero Lightness. Hey, Zero Lightness. You ain't lying. I used to work for them. Somebody said I used to work for these people. These people do not like you. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all better wake the hell up out there. Because I don't know when I'm coming back to do another live. So y'all better wake up and stop getting distracted. Don Lemon, he done got arrested. He done got arrested along with 3 other black journalists. Now tell me why we should care. Let me see what y'all got. Tell me why we should care, and I'm going to tell you why we shouldn't care. All right, who got the answer? Lemons are sour. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all. It's a guy that I've been listening to for like 2 years. His name is We Know the Truth Now. So go and listen to him, and he breaks it all the way down about the stars and how these people have stole all our information. Okay. All right. That's how we know our people been here so long, because we studied the stars. We studied the signs, the astrological signs, okay? That's how we know our people been here so long. We even created language, writing systems. Our people did all this stuff. Our people went all the way around the world teaching people how to talk and how to grow corn, how to feed themselves. Okay, some of these people won't even take in baths. Okay. Child, don't get me started. But anyway, you need Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't need no Jesse. They said Jesse Lee Peterson is gay now. Maybe he been gay, child. Let me see. But your people is Diddy. My people is Diddy. No, my people ain't Diddy. I don't know what that mean, but no. But did y'all hear what I just asked y'all? I said, why should we care that Don Lemon and 3 other journalists got locked up? Why should we care? No, Diddy ain't black excellence. No. But anyway. Do anybody know the answer why we should care about Don Lemon or shouldn't care? Y'all can't understand what I'm saying? What you mean you can't understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me cut is my phone up or what? Okay, basis for American is free press and free society. He is a loser. You sound like you care. No, I don't care. The message is here. This is what I'm going to tell y'all, since y'all all over the damn place. Oh, my God. I hope y'all wake up. God, y'all. Oof. Man. Child, I cannot talk to y'all because y'all are not woke. Oh, God. Anyway, Don Lemon, the 4 journalists, and the Democrats and some of the Republicans are out there protesting for illegal immigrants and for foreigners who they want to take care of, and they've been taking care of them for what, 80 years now or longer? They taking care of them with your money, with your taxpaying dollars. They are here to replace us. So all of y'all out there who are on the immigrant side, y'all can just leave. Goodbye. Why would I be on somebody's side that they not even really Mexicans? They not really Venezuelans. They are not really Brazilians. Y'all know what they really are? Europeans. Spaniards that came over here and colonized and took South America from our people. Them people are not no real Mexicans. Y'all ain't know that? Them people over here to steal what you got. And then talk about y'all like dogs. Talk about us like dogs. Y'all better wake up. Ugh. I hope he get jail time. Okay, they want to fight, so they keep getting all that money. Yeah, that's true. They want to keep getting all our money. And they flooded this place when the border was open. Due to who? Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Okay. And that was by design by the elites. Okay. Who are the Moors, reptilians, and the Jewish people. They probably ain't gonna keep this video up. They probably gonna take this shit down. Okay. Oh God. You said it's not stolen land, it's conquered land. No, no. If it was so conquered, then why they had to keep on reclassifying us? Okay? Why they had to keep reclassifying us? If it's conquered land, why they just couldn't let us still be Indians? Why they had to bring other people up here and say they Indians? Why they had to let white people say they $5 Indians? That don't sound like conquered to me. Okay? Sound like a bunch of frauds. Okay, and killers. Okay. So countries can for and money. So countries can for and money. Lordy have mercy. Child. The protest organizers were released and charges were dropped. What crime did Don Lemon do if the organizers don't have a charge? Child, I don't even care for real. What I want y'all to see is why they are doing what they're doing. What they are doing is against us. If y'all are indigenous to this land like me, then y'all should care and y'all should be more aware of what's going on around y'all and who y'all are in bed with or who y'all are friends with. Because everybody that y'all are out there with, well, I ain't protesting, okay, because I ain't no fool. But anyway, you need to know that these people don't have no good intentions toward you. Look what the Democrats did with the Somalians. Them people done scam $20 billion. Okay, but they can't give us our reparations. Y'all need to be looking like, why we can't get nothing? It's deeper than what you think. It's real deep. Okay, that's why they are out here protesting so hard. Yeah, they out here protesting because first of all, they ain't the real people. Okay, so they don't have no spirits and souls. I said it. And half of them don't have no skills. I said that too, because if they had some real skills like our people did back in the day that can build pyramids, they would have built up Mexico. Why are they over here? All they want to do is steal. I said it. And them damn Somalians, they can sure go to hell. I said it. I hope they don't take this video down. Ma'am, you're 50 years old. You don't have nothing better to do. Well, I can tell you this, mister. I got something better to do. And I can tell you what you need to do. You can get off my live. Telling me, no, let me tell you. Let me tell you the real truth. At Caparello, I'm more than 50 years old. I'm 1,000,000 years old. How about that? How about that? Because we don't die. We multiply. How about that? Detroit Coalition, if you can't take my voice because I'm speaking loudly, you can carry your ass to bed. You don't tell me what to do. I'm so glad I ain't really listening and I'm just reading. I'm just trying to impress y'all. Okay? Because y'all know I don't care about that. Y'all don't care. If it don't make no sense, I don't care. All right, okay. Hey, Nicole Tyler. Well, I'll be damned. I never thought I'd see you in a long time, child. How you been, girl? I know you ain't gonna recognize my name, but I know, I know. Okay, I see you. We see each other. Okay. Nope, I don't recognize the name, but that's okay. Y'all need to go and follow me on TikTok. I am Taylor 101207, something like that, child. Them people, child, let me tell y'all. I was going in on Kamala Harris so bad, honey, that I couldn't even say her name. They kept on giving me strikes for saying Kamala Harris' name. Okay, I wore her ass out. I don't like nobody against my people. Okay? And she not black. Okay? Or indigenous. I said it. Okay? It's never good enough. Biden, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, but she doesn't want to talk about Donald Trump. Can't make this up. I am. What do you want me to say about Donald Trump? What do you want me to say about Donald Trump? The ancestors put the man in the office. I can't say too much about him. That means I'm going against the ancestors. The ancestors put him in there. So what do you want me to say? I can't say nothing too bad about him. The ancestors know what he did or what he doing. Okay. Now, you go and you meditate and you talk to your ancestors. That's if you white. If you white, I don't know. If you got anybody watching over your ass, okay? But if you this color and you talk to your ancestors, let them tell you. Okay. I said it. You said they dying in New Orleans. What's going on over there in New Orleans? I said, read a book or essay or something. About what? Detroit? What you want me to read a book about Detroit Coalition? How y'all got all those Africans over there? Buying up all y'all land. Y'all got a bunch of foreigners over there? Stealing all the land from over there from the indigenous people? Huh? Is that what you want to talk about? How y'all keep on voting in Democrats and y'all in Detroit look like shit? Is that what you want to talk about? Please. You read a damn book. Kamala ain't no black excellence. She black excellence. Black mean dead. Okay. We indigenous. Okay. We original people of the land. Okay. Yeah, she black, all right. That mean dead. Okay. I already know what the Epstein files is about. Why am I going to read something that I already know what it's about? I already know. You read the Epstein files and tell me what they're about. Matter of fact, write it down, write it in the comment section, and I'll tell you if that's what it's about. Because I already told y'all what the Epstein files was about. People who'd have been with me the whole time I was on this live. How long I've been on this live? 72 minutes. I already told y'all what it was really about. If y'all don't want to believe it, you don't want to believe it. What do I care? Y'all the ones got to wake up. No, I voted for Donald Trump because the ancestors said he was going to win. See, I already talked about that. Okay. See, you should have got here early. What am I keep saying the same stuff over and over again because you got here late? You probably need to get off and rewind it to when I was talking about why I voted for Donald Trump. Because I voted for the Democrats the other times, and look where it got us. We giving all our taxpaying dollars to foreigners and illegals. Child. And it was your president, Obama, who wrote a law saying that the news media can lie to us. Child. Whew, y'all people. You need to read. I don't need to read the Epstein files. I already know what they're about. Y'all the one. You read the Epstein files. All I need to know are a couple of things, and I know the whole thing that's going on. Okay. If y'all open up y'all eyes, y'all will be able to see what the hell is going on. All you got to do is meditate, eat the right foods. Okay? Don't be around negativity. Know when somebody's lying to y'all asses, like churches and all this kind of babbles and being around negative people. Be around positive people. You can read something for 5 minutes and know, okay, you know the whole thing that's going on. Without facts, there is no truth. Without truth, there is no trust. And without these, the radical collaboration this moment demands is impossible. Okay, if you think that, if you say so, that Prega you be kicking y'all ass, okay? No, I ain't read Prega you. I know you're talking about though the little university, but the Republican, whatever they be talking about. But you don't know when Trump, but you don't know when Trump is lying to you. Y'all, you know, I'm gonna give y'all some tea right now because y'all don't know. Let me give y'all some tea. Y'all want to hear some tea? Why I be trying to tell y'all not to get distracted? There's more than one Trump. Duh. Open y'all eyes. Oh my God. Jesus, these people, Lord. Y'all really need me in y'all life. Y'all need me. That's why I had to go live. I said, these people need me. They don't know a whole lot of stuff. Keep crashing out. Okay. Okay, if this is so sad, get off my live. Okay. Okay, go to McDonald's and eat you some human meat. Okay. That the Jewish people put in your food. Okay. I guess that's positive for you. Okay. Go to Burger King, eat you some human meat. Some human balls. Okay. These people. I'm trying to tell y'all some stuff and y'all getting on me because y'all ain't woke. What do you think about his love letter to Jeffrey Epstein? It had a whole lot of symbolism in it. And his love letter to Epstein, yeah. Because they were once best friends. So remember that in the 90s. Oh my God. And make sure they press your sandwich. Oh yeah, I don't go. See, let me tell y'all. Thank you. Lou said that. I am simply silver. I do not go to no more Subway. Okay? I don't eat that bad food no more. Y'all better wake up. I don't be eating that bad food. I don't go to Subway anymore. Did y'all know they got a contract with the hospitals? Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, all these restaurants that feeding us human meat. Did y'all know that? So when y'all get sick and go to the hospital, they got contract. Okay, these people are making hand over fist money off of us getting sick. And all the money going to the illegals. And y'all out there protesting. Child. Nicole, you got me hollering. What's going on with you? You sound like you about to bust the gut. Child, ain't nothing changed about me except I'm a little woke. Go back and watch all my videos. I've always talked loud. Go back and watch my videos. You'll say, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm the same as I've always been, except I'm a little wiser. I don't eat Subway no more. Okay, I woke up. I'm trying to stay alive to do my assignment so I can go back home. Okay, that means when I leave out this avatar, I'm going to be with my family. Okay, in the spiritual realm. Okay, that's all I really care about. And when I learn stuff, I put it on my TikToks and stuff like that and try to wake people up. If you don't wake up, that ain't on me. As long as my ancestors and my creators are proud of me trying to reach people, that's all I care about. I don't really care about nothing else. Okay? You know you eat Popeye. Stop. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, the Car Chronicles. I was just thinking about the Car Chronicles. Before I go to bed tonight, because I don't have to be to work tomorrow until 3. So maybe I'll watch 1 or 2 Car Chronicles. Okay. Do anybody got any more questions? Any more questions? No. No, you can't take me on no daggone date to no Popeyes. No, something is wrong with that food. No. Y'all go eat y'all some Popeyes. How about that? It's calcifying y'all pineal gland. You can't discern what the hell is going on. I still love you too. Mwah. Mm. Yeah. To fiery crab. I don't know nothing about that. Child. I ain't got time for that stuff. I am on a mission. I am on a mission to get y'all out these churches. So y'all can open y'all eyes to what's going on. Okay? Good. Bye, Detroit Coalition. Don't come back. You know you eat Walmart bread. I do eat some breads. I do eat certain breads. Yeah. Oh no, I don't do no Campbell soup. No. Mm-mm. $21 million to millionaire farmers. Yeah. Some of them farmers are crying right now. Some of them farmers, they did vote for Trump and they crying. They are in tears. But if y'all don't know, nothing is gonna work. Believe what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta stop being distracted. When y'all see stuff like the farmers or protesting, whatever y'all be seeing, a lot of it is not real. Okay, a lot of it is not real. They war. Oh, the Iran is mad with Donald Trump, and oh, he said I'm gonna do this to you. And child, don't get distracted. A lot of this stuff is not real. Trump the goat. Farmers who are not growing food for Americans, but growing for China for profit. Child, I don't want to eat none of that food. You just use your discernment. Yeah, I mean, they giving the food to China, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. We got a lot of black farmers out here that's selling food. Okay. You can Google some of them. Okay. We got a local one here in Virginia, in Richmond, and it's called Shalom Farms. Okay. And I go to them sometimes to get some of my fruits and vegetables. Okay. And bread. Okay. And deodorant. I be trying to wear the natural deodorant and all that stuff. I use butter, hemp butter. Well, it's not a lotion, but I use that like sometimes, like I told y'all early on in the live that I have lesions or tumors on my spine. And so sometimes if my back is aggravating me, I'll put some of that on my back or something like that. So I'm trying to eat better and I'm trying to live better. So I know I look tired. I look tired today, but y'all know I be using the filters. Okay, the filters have your girl Nicole looking so cute. Okay, so this is the real me. So people who be coming to this live, Nicole, you show their age. Okay, y'all know I be using no filters. But I ain't got no bumps on my face though. Okay. I ain't got no bumps. Okay. You like RFK. He says what you say. Yeah, I like RFK. Now, if RFK, if he's with the demons or with the elites and all of them, I'll know it. I'll know it. But at the same time, I'm for my people first. I'm for my people. Now, RFK Jr. did post me on his Instagram. Okay, so of course, he gave me a little shine, so I had to, what I'm saying? But yeah, so far, anything that's bringing light to shots, vaccinations, food, I'm all for that kind of stuff. Okay, that's what I'm for. I'm for them taking the red dye out of our foods and calcium phosphate, meth, crystal meth, all nanoparticles in our Pepsi and all this bullshit. I'm for anything that's gonna be exposing what these people are doing to our livers, doing to our spirits, our pancreas, our kidneys, our lungs, whatever. Okay, I'm for anybody that's exposing people doing stuff to us, I'm all for it. Okay. Who's your people? I love all Americans. Okay, let me see who said that. Insubordinate. Insubordinate, do you know some, well, okay, you know what? My people are the indigenous Americans, the indigenous people, the original people, the Hebrews, the Nubians, the Egyptians. Okay, who else am I missing? Muskogee, Seminole, Pocahontas. These are all our people over here on this land. We come from this land. We don't come from Africa. That's a lie. From the pits of hell. And why would I love all Americans? Why should I love all Americans? Do you know, even though y'all people came over here, Columbus came over here with everybody else, and y'all killed a lot of our queens and our people over here, and you're still here on this land, and you think that I should really love all Americans when these people are still lynching my people as of last year in 25. And what the police say? The police said they did it to themselves. So I would be a liar if I said I love all Americans. I mean, come on, hell no. People who are kidnapping kids from over here, they probably are Americans or illegals or whoever, or the reptilians or whoever the hell. And you think I should love them? No, dude. No, whoever you say, no. Who's your people? You like RFK because he posted you on Instagram. Yeah, he did post me on Instagram. And I also like that he's bringing light to the ingredients that are in the vaccinations. Okay? Now, if you still want to give your kids the vaccinations and all this kind of stuff and eat all that food that he's trying to tell you that's what's bad in the foods, that's on you. But at least the man is trying to tell you. Okay? Now, he probably do bad things. I don't know it, but I know the thing that he did do good was expose what's in them damn foods. Okay? So that means I don't got to eat them and I ain't got to buy them. Okay? So if he doing something good, I'm going to go with that. Okay, let's see. Girl, somebody lied to you, boo. Somebody lied to you. What that mean? I don't know what that mean. Somebody said, sure did. Love you, Nicole. I love you too. Bro, all videos got all y'all going crazy. Oh, AI videos got y'all going crazy. Like, what AI videos got us going crazy? Obama is black excellence. Oh, my God. That man ain't even black. His name ain't even Obama. Anybody that lied to you about their name, you call that excellent? Yeah, he's an excellent liar who loves little boys. Child. Oh, and girls too. But she got all the sense, though. Let's see. I would be a liar if I said that I love all black people as a black woman. Well, you're not black for one thing. and a lot of our people too, y'all, are what I want to say. They are incubator babies. We do have some people that look like us that don't have no soul and don't have no spirit. Okay, so I don't love all the black Americans. Well, I don't like black, but I don't love all of them. Okay, because some of these people, they are not our friends. Okay, You said RFK is black excellent? No, he's not black excellent. No, change for the worst. Thanks, Obama. Yeah, Obama was terrible. Oof. But anyway, y'all still love him, so hey, I can't tell you who to love. All I can do is the best that I can do. Now, I'm not no scholar, and y'all know that. Okay, let's clap it up for me, because I'm not no scholar. But I'm just trying to wake you up a little bit. Okay? So don't shoot the messenger. Okay? All right, let's see. You love Donald Trump. Well, what did I tell y'all? Did I just tell y'all that there are many Donald Trumps? Okay, anyway. Obama just got down on the weekends and it got Obama just got down on the weekends. It don't count. I don't know what that means, but I don't like him. Wake him up now. I'm gonna help you with that too. Okay. Okay. Y'all got any more questions? Because it has been 90 minutes. You love all the Donald Trumps. No. Y'all just don't know what's going on. Okay. What I can tell y'all, okay, we are in a 10-year, 2026 equal 10. And the 0 means portals. Okay, so we're gonna have some portals opening up this year, and there's a shift about to come. Okay, so be looking out for that. Be looking, for more people waking up, more people changing and eating right, and taking off this hair weave. I gotta take this hair weave off, girl. That's one of my next things is getting rid of this ponytail. Yeah, so be looking out for more information, more hearing more history about yourselves coming out. Okay, I'm in love with you. Oh my God, there is a shift coming. Yeah, there's a shift coming. Yeah, you think you have all the sense. What am I supposed to think? I'm all I got. Don't you think you got all the sense? Come on, make sense of what you're saying. That ain't make sense. That ain't make sense. I'm all I got. I'm supposed to think I have all the sense. People see who is who in this country. Yeah, I guess so. I think I have sense. Okay, you got probably think you got all the sense. And if you don't got all the sense, you will have all the sense. Okay. If I ain't got it today, I will have it tomorrow. Have you ever been wrong in your life? Yes. Nicole Tyler. Mwah. Hey, hearts and roses. Oh, see, I know when I hear bullshit. I mostly tell the truth according to what I know up here. Okay. I don't normally tell lies because I'm not trying to impress anybody. Okay, when she voted for Trump. Yeah, I voted for Trump, yeah. No more turning our men into eunuchs. Child, I think, didn't Trump say that? Or one of the Trumps? Okay, oh no, this chick is nuts. Who told you what? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you single? Because I will marry you. Look here, let me tell y'all something. This year, in I believe October, I'll be 55 in October. But guess what, y'all? It'll be 11 years since I've had sex. Now, how many of y'all can say that? That's how I know I'm special. Okay. Yes. 11 years in October. No sex. Okay. Child Nicole would drive you crazy. Don't do it. I'm a sweet person. Trust me, I'm a very sweet person. But all I really like talking about is history stuff. I like talking about the earth, the sun. I like talking about them reptilians. I like talking about the stuff I'm talking about with y'all. That's all I like talking about for real. Okay. Oh my God. Nicole, why are you spewing all this rhetoric? We all know Donald Trump is a sucker ass. Long love. Okay. I done told you the truth. You don't want to believe it. You keep getting distracted. Okay? He probably is all those things. He probably is a horrible person. But that ain't got nothing to do with us and what we are fighting for. Stay. We don't care about that. You're you're a know-it-all and can't nobody get a word in. I'm reading y'all comments. You better stop. I haven't had sex in 15 years. I'm good. Okay. That's what it's about. You don't want to hear what anyone else is saying. I am listening to y'all. You like Italians. I'm 32 from New Orleans. No, 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 no. I don't know that. No, Boniqua. Whatever. No. No. It's only about these people right here. Okay? Only because my people has been through a lot on this land. We have been in many wars with fighting people who tried to take us out, took out our ancestors. It's about us right now. It's about us. Nicole has shortness of breath. No, I don't. That's why she keeps going on and on. Most people call it COPD. She calls it common sense. I do not have COPD, baby. I do not smoke. I don't have nothing wrong with my lungs, baby. Nothing. I did love you, Nikki, baby. So what's the future? What's the future? I'm fighting for our children, or either I'm being vocal about the children's future. Okay. Right now, it's about us waking up. That's what it's about, because we have been under a deep sleep. And we had a spell put on us. We've gone through a paper genocide by Walter Plecker in 1924, where he reclassified us over and over again. You know, what else? I had something else to say, but yeah, we just have to wake up. We have to wake up because it's very, very, very serious out here. So somebody said we're cooked. Well, I'm not gonna say that. So what do we do about it? Wake up first. What's the solution? First, you have to wake up. If you don't wake up and start eating the best that you can, meditating, bringing up your vibration, getting some sunlight. You already know the things, hug a tree, learn your history, learn what they done to your people. Call on your ancestors, whoever you pray to or whoever, because I'm God. Okay, I'm my own God. If y'all don't believe y'all God, that's y'all. I'm God. But I do have some ancestors and guardians that watch over me while I'm here. And whatever they need me to do while I'm here before I go back home. Okay. So I'm doing what I can do for the children and the grandchildren and the next generations. And that's what y'all should be doing. But if y'all stay asleep and keep on worrying about Donald Trump and Epstein files, y'all gonna be left behind. Child. We're in two Americas. Well, to be honest, we've been in two Americas for a long, long time. Probably about 3 or 4. 3 or 4 or 5 Americas. We were just too sleep, children, people on crack, cocaine, they put drugs in our neighborhoods, and they not teaching our children properly. They're not feeding our children properly. We going to work every day. The kid, we not getting raises. All these kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? We started listening to Jay-Z and Beyonce, all kind of crazy stuff. Okay, that these people put in front of our faces, gave us the Real Housewives, all this stupid shit to keep our minds off of what they doing to us. So they are kind of smart. They are kind of smart. They have dumbed us down. We're not that smart like we used to be. Is the solution just keep hearing you complain till it's fixed or great? I'm not complaining. I'm telling y'all what y'all need to do. Yeah, y'all, you sleep. You sleep. You don't know when somebody trying to help you. Yeah, Nicole said for me, just once repeated, we'll meet it. And you voted for all the Donald Trumps, but you eat bread with bleach in it. I might eat bread with bleach in it, but at least I'm smarter than you. Okay? Because you watching me. Okay? When you could be looking at something stupid on TV, but you're listening to some knowledge or something that will make you think. I think. Come on, girl. You said I know it all. What you want me to say? What do you want me to say? If I know it all, I know it all. Okay? If I know it all, I know it all. Y'all just better know it all too. How about that? I can't be the only one that know it all. Y'all have to know it all too. So we can save the generation. So our kids will not keep getting eaten and put in McDonald's meat. How about that? Okay? Or they won't be cloning our children. Okay? Or stealing their organs in their eyes, in their melanin. Okay? So y'all better wake the hell up. Why not just forgive? Forgive who? Girl, what church you belong to? Girl, we don't do no forgiving. Child, oh my God. Somebody, why not just forgive? Forgive? We don't forgive. We done with forgiving. Okay, that was in 2024. Child, it's 2026. Ain't nobody forgiving a damn thing. I'll help you. Just repeat after me. Tell me something. What is wrong with y'all? Okay, forgive who? He told me something. Forgive somebody. I don't know. We ain't doing no more forgiving. That is dead. All right, y'all. Okay, we done been here 101 minutes, an hour. Okay, anything else y'all got to say so I can sign off? So it's war, okay. Well, it's spiritual war going on. Yes, it is a spiritual war. Yes, and it's against our people. Okay. I know it's hard to believe, but it is. Lord, I love you too. Okay. Anything? Any more questions so I can go now? Okay, whatever that means. Okay. Bye. Okay, y'all. I gotta come back. I gotta listen to this video. It's gonna be all over the place, child. Lord. All that stuff I said about Obama and everything. Y'all think they're gonna keep this video up? And the Jewish people and the reptiles. Ooh, child. Wake up, people. She is telling you some knowledge. Okay. Child, let's see if they keep this video up. Oh my God. Okay. No, you can't have my number, child. Okay, I love y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I will see y'all next time. Go on TikTok and subscribe where y'all can see me looking young with the filter. Okay, or see me here. Okay, because I be posting my videos over here too. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.